Yo, what is up, Game of Blocks family? It's Andelu here. Quickly just making this video to introduce you to our PvP minigame. Let's go. So, welcome to the Battle of Geralda. For those of you that have been with us since phase 1, you know the infamous Geralda. She is back again now, this time on a global PvP map. As you can see here, this is our unique Geralda land, and this is where your attacks will originate. We'll get into that a little bit later, but first let me show you your first thing you should do when you come to this map. You'll see on the top right that you'll have collect gold and collect mana. These will be your resources that you'll be able to claim. Currently, you could claim them every 1 hour, and all you do is click, do a little capture minigame, and you're good to go. As you can see here, I have a little bit of golden mana. It's not gonna look like this for you, but you get the point. Now, after you have your golden mana, you could have access to buying things in the shop. There are 3 different buildings in the shop, ranging from a house, a tower, and a castle. These each have different amounts of HP, and each house, castle, or tower can be built on only the corresponding type of land. So you can see here there's 3 different building types, 5 different land types, and this corresponds to the lands in the game. So for example, if I buy a water tower, I cannot build it on this metal land, as you can see here. However, I could build it on this water land. And to build, all you have to do is click on an empty land space, click on the building that you have bought before, and it's done. Now, eventually, all the empty slots will be gone. There's only a few people playing on this test server, and essentially, what's going to happen is that all these empty spots are going to be filled up. As you can see here, here's Vigil's little kingdom, right? Maybe it's a little bit of a big kingdom, honestly. It's all the way over here now. Toast is on here, Undying Merc is on here, some of Chris's lands. Beak's got some houses. Maybe I'll break Beak's house, sorry. And then essentially, the point of this game is a giant resource management game. Are you the type of player that will pool all your resources, buy a bunch of castles, and play? Are you a person that will only buy attacks and yeet fireballs at everyone across the board? Are you a person that buys houses and scatters them across the map on any empty land you see? The choice is up to you as a player, and that determines your position on the leaderboard as well. Now, let me quickly get back to Geralda. So, we learned how to build buildings, we learned how to claim resources, now we'll learn the final mechanic, which is attacking. So, gold is used to build buildings, and mana is used to buy attacks. So, if I want to buy an attack, all I'd have to do is this right here in the shop. You'll get confirmation here. Now, if I want to attack someone, sorry, I'm going to attack Toast for a matter of principle because he's close here. And essentially what's going to happen is you click on a land that has a building on it. So this example is Toast's Arcane Land with a castle on it. Has 300 life, and you click attack. Your attack will register and you will see it fly across the map, and also you'll see the HP reduce. We have plans to implement some floating text and stuff later, and just keep in mind this is the first version and it's also the minigame. So let me do this a few more times until I break Toast's building. Right now the power wheel of elements is not implemented. However, there is a little extra damage if you attack a building with the same element. So I'll break it with an arcane land here. His building is gone. And now it's time for me to build and claim the spot for myself. I don't have any buildings, so that's also a little point, is make sure after you break someone's building that you have a building to replace it with, because if there's multiple people on the land, anyone can claim this land now that it's open. So that land is now mine, and that pretty much wraps this up. Now, to quickly get into it is, what are we doing this all for? Well, the whole point of this is for points on the leaderboard. The leaderboard is represented here. And essentially, you will get points for your total attacks, your destructions, your buildings, and your lands. We'll release a full breakdown on this later. The point system needs to be fleshed out a little bit through testing, but you get the point. The interactions you make on the map will determine your place on the leaderboard based off your total points you get. And eventually, this will be the rewards mechanism as well for getting lands and getting some other stuff later. Now, one last part I want to touch on quickly is the notifications. So you will get notified when interactions happen to your buildings As you can see here, Razor seems a little bit upset. I mean, to be fair, I did attack all of his lands, so we're a little bit in a little bit of a war right now, to say the least. So one last part I want to talk about before this video ends is the notifications. So there's notifications that will be on the website as well, and this will show you what happens to you personally in a very concise way. There will also be a channel within our Discord, and if you haven't already, join our Discord. The link is in the description. The channel in Discord is going to have a global notifications board. So that means that you'll be able to see what's happening across the map, who's attacking who, which buildings are destroyed, which lands are now open for building, and etc. So it's going to be a cool way to see like the macro strategy of the game, where this notifications board here is a great way to see what's personally happening to you. Anyway, I hope you liked the video, and I'm really excited for PvP, honestly. My strategy, I'm going to tell you guys all right now. It's not going to matter anyway. I'm not going to buy many buildings, honestly, because I know for a matter of fact, if I build a building, it's going to be gone within probably 2 seconds. So I'm going to be on a full out offensive. I'm coming for you, coming for your castles. And I'm going to build little houses everywhere, you know, little 50 gold, never hurt anybody. And essentially, the strategy is up to you. I'm really curious to see what people come up with, the different gameplay styles, and I hope to see you all out there. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're trying to pump our YouTube channel. You're going to see a lot more videos like this and a lot more videos of gameplay. So for sure, subscribe if you haven't, share it with your friends. And we're still doing our 1,000 sub giveaway for a land, so you never know. That land you win from the YouTube giveaway might be a Citadel. You never know nowadays. Always worth a try. Anyway, as always, much love from On The Loot and the Screenshot team. Peace.